The No Fate channel checking in, and on today's episode of Sunday Supplement Review, I am reviewing 4 flavors of MyProtein's BCAA 411 product. The No Fate 24/7 channel is dedicated to helping you dads, and on this Sunday series, I review a supplement every Sunday to help you dads decide if it is right for your health needs, your fitness goals, and most importantly, your hard-earned money. Now, if you've been watching this channel for a while, you know that on Black Friday, I got a great, and I do mean great deal on MyProtein products. And having no idea how they tasted, I went ahead and purchased them. Well, on Cyber Monday, they had an even better deal. So I doubled down, and today I am going to be reviewing 4 flavors of their BCAA product. If you're not familiar with MyProtein, they are huge in Britain, they are massive in Europe, and they are big in the United States. The reason that they are big in the United States and why they are growing is because they offer a no frills product. So no fancy models, no flashy tubs. Everything that they deliver is in a bag or pill bottle if you get some of their pills. And frankly, they've gotten very good reviews from independent companies. So what's on the label is in the bag, and that can be a concern across some of the sketchy supplement companies out there. Now, their BCAA product, what is in it? So each serving gives you 5 grams of the big 3 branch chain amino acids: leucine, isoleucine, and valine. Of those 5 grams, you are going to get 3 grams of leucine. That's the most important one, and it is probably the hardest one to dissolve in water. Then you get isoleucine and valine coming in at slightly under 1 gram. I'm going to put that nutritional information up here so you dads can see it. So pretty straightforward. Now, why would you want to take a branch chain amino acid product? So one of the nice things about branch chain amino acids is that they digest very fast and they digest very easily. So if you typically get tummy troubles from whey protein, this is a good product to get because it is going to be easier on your stomach. One of the nice things about them digesting so fast is that you can take them during your workout to ideally help prevent the breakdown of muscle and improve your recovery time. So those are the reasons you'd be taking branch chain amino acids. Now, typically, branch chain amino acids are very expensive when you consider the per gram of protein cost. So let's dive right into the cost. So I got an amazing deal. Now, not all of MyProtein's sales that they run are as good as the one that I got. So oftentimes their sales can vary, but this one was amazing. Buying a 2-pound bag of BCAAs, I got this to 8 cents per serving. That equates to 1.7 cents per gram of protein. Keep in mind that is a lot cheaper than some of the cheap Walmart generic trash whey proteins that are out there. So that is an excellent cost. I'm not even going to try to compare it to any other companies out there because I'm telling you that price is probably the best price you are ever going to find per gram of protein, let alone for a BCAA product. So an amazing price. I don't even know if I'm going to see that price again until next Cyber Monday, but I saw that price and that's why I jumped on so many bags, sight unseen, flavor check, untasted. Let's dive into these flavors. First and foremost is unflavored. Now, why would you want to get an unflavored product from MyProtein? Well, if you get the unflavored version, you actually get more product. So the unflavored, and I'll throw the back of the label right up here on the screen, actually comes in at like almost 6 grams of BCAAs. The reason is when you then purchase the flavored versions, they have to actually dump in the flavoring. So when they dump in the flavoring, you're getting a little bit less BCAAs. Another reason you would want to get unflavored not only is because you're going to be mixing it in with something else, whether that's like a Gatorade, whether you're going to be mixing that in with some of your other intra-workout products or your other drinks that you're drinking, and you don't want the cross-contamination of multiple flavors in there. Or if you just wanted to just take a scoop and put it in your mouth, right? And speaking of scoops, Now this is the scoop size. You need 2 of these to equal 5 grams. So when I talked about MyProtein being a very cheap product, they are cheap. I don't know why they didn't just make a scoop that was twice the size of this if you're going to have to do 2 of these. It is very annoying to get these scoops. So there's that. That's obviously one of the inconveniences you have to deal with. I'm going to just try this unflavored. I'm going to take a scoop, put it in my mouth, and see if it's something that you could just scoop and swallow. Another problem with MyProtein in terms of why they're so cheap is that they come in these bags. Now, oftentimes other companies will have protein bags that are resealable, very similar to these. I will say these resealable bags are very, very much on the cheap side. In fact, for the ones that I've already taste tested, I actually grabbed an empty, previously used protein bottle that's been cleaned out and just simply dumped the whole bag in there rather than have to try to reseal this and whatnot. So that is something to consider. All right, so unflavored right off the bat smells bad because it has no flavor. I am going to do 1 scoop. Now 1 scoop actually equals half a serving. I'm just going to dump it in my mouth and drink some water and see if that's manageable. All right, not bad, not good. Didn't have a bad taste to it. Actually had almost no taste to it. So that is something you could easily mix with something else. Throw it in a porridge, throw it in an oatmeal that was flavored, and try to squeeze in some BCAAs that way. Or if you're in a rush, as soon as you get back from the gym, throw a scoop or 2 of that in your mouth. But again, that was only half a scoop, so I don't necessarily know if I'd want to do 2 of those scoops in my mouth. Food for thought. All right, next up, I'm going to talk about the raspberry lemonade. Now, I got 4 bags of this because, I got 4 bags of this because it was so cheap. The 1-pound bags were not only much, much cheaper than the 2-pound bags. So they were so much cheaper than the 2-pound bags. I would have expected the 2-pound bags to be, a little bit less than double the 1-pound bags, but they were like 4 times the 1-pound bags. I thought it was a hiccup on the site, so I bought 4 bags of this stuff. I've been going through, I already finished one of these bags. I'm actually on my 2nd bag of this raspberry lemonade. I will say the taste is not good. There is an aftertaste that tastes like chemical, and it's not that good. Is it drinkable? Yes. Very easy to mix, 1 serving or 2 servings in about 6 ounces and just kind of chug it down during your workout or after your workout. Not hard at all to do that, but there is an aftertaste. So if you're into flavors, I definitely wouldn't do raspberry lemonade if all prices being equal. Now there's 2 other flavors I have not tried, and we're going to try them right now. Number 1 is watermelon. Hopefully they didn't screw up watermelon. So I'm going to put 2 scoops, that's 1 serving, into 8 ounces of water with a whisking ball, and we're going to do a shake, a pour, see how it tastes. Keep in mind, 1 serving, 8 cents. So if for anything, if it tastes good and you're not even a fan of BCAAs, you could use this to just flavor your water throughout the day. Smells like watermelon. Let's see how it pours. That was an ice cube, another ice cube. All right, so you've got that foaming which is what I got with the raspberry lemonade. That's very typical of BCAA products because, as I mentioned, they're difficult to actually dissolve in water. So a little bit of foaming at the top. Let's see how it tastes. All right, watermelon, worse than the raspberry lemonade. And this is why we do the taste test. So didn't smell like watermelon, didn't taste nearly as sweet as watermelon you would expect. So it didn't have that sweetness that you'd expect from the watermelon flavor. It still had that little bit of aftertaste. So far, the unflavored is the best flavor I've taste tested. So let's move this aside. We're creating a mess on the desk. And here is blue raspberry. Now, blue raspberry across the board on supplements is usually your go-to flavor. All right, it's basic. It's nothing that's going to knock your socks off, but it's usually nothing people can screw up. Let's see if they can screw this up. I'm going to put all the flavors up, and they do have a number of them to choose from. Hopefully one of them is good, but right now unflavored is winning the day here. Again, this one has no whisking ball, but we're still going to go with it. 8 ounces of ice water, and I'm going to do 1 scoop, 2 scoops. All right, I'm running out of cups here, but we gave it a very hard shake. It's definitely very blue. It actually looks better dissolved than the watermelon did. You got a little bit of foaming, but definitely not as many chunks or floaties as the watermelon had. Blue raspberry flavor of MyProtein's BCAA product is definitely by far and large the best flavor that I have tasted. Is it a great blue raspberry? No, but mixes well. It does taste like blue raspberry. It's a little bit bland, but it has no chemical aftertaste like the raspberry lemonade has. So, as far as my rankings go of the 4 that I have tried, I am going to go with blue raspberry, number 1. Unflavored, number 2. And again, there's tons of uses for that unflavored flavor to mix in with your other stuff. So definitely don't poo-poo unflavored right out the gate. Number 3, even though I hate to say this, is raspberry lemonade. It does have that medicine aftertaste, but it's certainly something that you can drink and you're not going to get sick of. You're just going to notice that aftertaste, and hope eventually you might even get used to it. And number 4, watermelon. I mean, that one's definitely don't do watermelon regardless of the price. So definitely, if you're looking for a BCAA product, you're not going to find a cheaper BCAA product than MyProtein's BCAA products. Keep in mind though, there's a reason you're not paying much for them, okay? The flavoring is not very good. The bags are very cheap, and even the scooper is cheap. But if you're looking to save money, like I typically am, and I know a lot of you dads are as well, definitely consider MyProtein. Are you dads using a BCAA product? I want to know in the comments below. Let me know what the product is, what the flavor is, if you like it, and if it's something that I should be reviewing for this channel. Now, if you've come this far in the video and you enjoyed watching me make a mess of this desk and taste some of these horrible flavors, give the video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button. It lets me know that you dads are enjoying these videos, you find them informative, and I should definitely be making more of them. As usual, thanks for watching, and don't save anything for the trip back. I am dedicated to helping you dads be great parents to your children and still accomplish your own personal goals. I post tips and tricks to save you dads time, energy, and money. 3 things that are in short supply for every dad out there.